to the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome to our first ever edition of Dynasty Boxing. And ladies and gentlemen, what a way to kick things off. Our main event tonight, Tiago challenges Nnamdi for the world middleweight champion.
I'll overdo it, I'll get it twisted. I'm done it all unassisted. If you missed it, I broke that mold. I proved I be nothing like I never existed. Hold that gold now, on my own now. Next town, new city, next round, new committee. Fans understand the struggle. If I rebuttal in the huddle, it's subtle but vicious. I'm as real as it gets, you fictitious. So I'm so malicious, ambitious. Down since day one, over the top in the meniscus. Cut through air like a discus. To an end, first glance, y'all pedestrians. To advance, bitch wrestlers, the heart pumping estrogen. One man, I'm too real.
Third ranked Sammy Bautista, and I believe things are getting set up in the ring right now. So let's send the broadcast to the ring.
Forget being level-headed, get shredded. My knuckles embedded, and you embedded. I could've left you beheaded. This is body and soul. I'm on a whole nother level. I should have been told. You look disheveled and old.
A lot of people picking AJ Dwayne to lose this matchup. AJ Dwayne 6 feet, about 200 pounds. However, you look at his adversary, Sammy Bautista, is 6'5". He weighs 260 pounds. He is a muscular machine. It's going to be an interesting contest here. And now one of the things you need to know about Dynasty Boxing, first and foremost, if you have a comment you want to send out to us for Dynasty Boxing, please message us on Twitter via Sports DSN. That's our Twitter handle. So follow us at Sports DSN and use the hashtag Dynasty Boxing to talk to us about what you thought of tonight's matchups and what you want to see in the future. I know a lot of fans are thinking, hey DJ, what about MMA? What about the Dynasty Fighting Championships? That they are coming. Trust me. Brayden Kilgore-Galoti and I just actually had a meeting about his contract. So that show is definitely coming very soon. But right now, we have Dynasty Boxing. This is a big time fight. Sammy Bautista, the big guy in the green trunks. AJ Dwayne in the black trunks with the red gloves. Sammy Bautista, he recently signed an exclusive deal with Rival. So all of his content, everything that he wears is with Rival, that company. I feel like, you know, AJ Dwayne's 6 feet, about 200 pounds even. But he's being outweighed in this matchup by 50 pounds. And Sammy Bautista's been connecting on more power shots in this first round than AJ Dwayne. And you know, I sit here and I can't help but to wonder, you know, what can AJ Dwayne do? He might have to fight like a speed boxer. And, you know, AJ Dwayne's fast, but not as fast as you would expect as round one comes to a close.
He's throwing that jab. You're okay, don't worry, you're doing fine. I need you to move your head for it.
And as you can hear, AJ Dwayne's corner's telling him that he's doing all right. He just needs to move his head more and to work the jab. Let's listen in on Sammy Bautista's corner as we get ready for round two.
Jab is working real good. That's right. Keep using the jab. You gotta keep the jab moving to push him off.
Apparently both sides are giving the same type of advice. Work the jab. The jab is working good. Keep working it. And that first round was kind of close, but I'll give it to Sammy Bautista because he had more effective strikes landed. This is the feeling out process of the first round. You see, boxing is the sweet science here. Bautista is really laying in on Dwayne. Oh! JB flipped Bautista there for a second. And now, AJ Dwayne getting some combinations in. Still working that jab. Bautista really throwing some hard punches there. Landing a couple of those. AJ Dwayne needs to get off the ropes right now. He can't really effectively do a rope-a-dope with a guy that's 50 pounds heavier than him.
Watch the hook!
Gonna have to dance around that ring. You can see Bautista is a monster.
Keep moving! Hey, keep your hands up!
Oh!
Let him go!
You gotta wonder here. What can AJ do?
Double up your jab!
This is just monstrous. But a nice counter punch by AJ Dwayne, and maybe that's what AJ Dwayne needs to do. He may need to channel his inner Floyd Mayweather. If you're watching this tonight, Floyd Mayweather faces Canelo Alvarez on pay-per-view. I suggest watching that fight because I know I'm going to watch it.
In and out. In and out.
Now,
Take your time out there. Take your time. Keep the pressure up, but don't follow him. Cut the ring off, all right? Set up the power shot. It's there for you when he moves in.
and as you can hear,
Gotta give me
the corner of Sammy Bautista is telling him to cut the ring in half, corner AJ Dwayne, get him on the ropes. At the same time, don't follow the head.
I don't want you to slug it out this guy, right? Keep the ring. Yeah, right, okay?
And AJ Dwayne's corner preaching the jab. AJ Dwayne has a fantastic jab. They're telling him to keep that jab going. For that round, it's still a filling out process. I'd have to give that to Sammy Bautista. So right now, my card is at 19-19. So I have a pretty even fight so far. Both these guys trying to kill each other out. One thing about Dynasty boxing you should probably learn and know about is that boxers don't have, the only way a boxer can have longevity in this league is by winning. If you lose 5 straight fights, you are automatically terminated from Dynasty boxing and you will never come back. So you just gotta do like Al Davis, man. Win, baby, win.
Stay away from those.
Plus, your overall rating, there's a penalty and a reward for each fight. If you win a fight by decision, your point goes up +1. Your overall goes up +1. If you win a fight via knockout or TKO, your overall goes +2. Now you can peak like Nnamdi Watts and reach 100, and then it's like, you know, what can you do? But it is what it is.
Hook off the jab.
However, if you lose a fight by decision, you get a -1 in your overall. If you lose a fight by knockout, you get a -5
Move your head.
in your overall. If you lose the fight by TKO, you get a -3. So you definitely want to win fights. Because a +1 or a +2 is better than a -1, -3, and -5.
Nice work, kid. Good job in that round. Keep it simple, okay? Just keep it simple. You're making it harder than it has to be.
That's sound advice from AJ Dwayne's corner. AJ Dwayne was definitely pushing in that round. That's why I gave it to Bautista. I had Bautista up 2-1.
2 jabs, 2 jabs. And every time you throw that jab, I want to see you land that overhand right. Don't go straight in. Give him a little feint first.
And as you can see, Teddy Atlas, boxing legend, reveals his scorecard. He's sitting at ringside watching this fight, and he's given all 3 rounds to Sammy Bautista, but really you could go either way in the first 3 rounds. Now, we want to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, Dynasty Boxing is an event that happens twice in a month. You have your our big card, which shows 3 fights, and then in 2 weeks, well, actually, for this one, we'll have it at the end of the month. We have a big fight, and it's the only fight that you're going to see, and it's going to be heavyweight championship bout. You're going to see Isaac Frost, the Iceman, go up against Andre Bishop. Isaac Frost will be defending the heavyweight championship of the world in that bout, and it will take place in Madison Square Garden, and that's going to be at the end of the month. So we want you to tweet us. We want you to tweet us at SportsDSN, #Dynasty Boxing, and let us know who you think is going to win that fight and why. As you can see, this is simulated, and you can go off of what the storyboard says, but we really want the fans' opinion. We really want the fans to get involved via Twitter with the show, and let us know what you think. That way, the show can be a lot more fun. And we can add more fan comments into the show. But right now, focusing on this fight here, Bautista's throwing a lot of wild punches. AJ Dwayne's a lot more consistent in this round, dancing more around the ring. Crowd getting a little restless there.
Okay, relax now, relax. How you feeling in there? Stay alert, okay? Stay alert. Now I need you to come forward with your power hand more, all right? Cut him off. Don't let him move around.
As you can see, Bautista's corner trying to give him advice on how to approach this thing, because AJ Dwayne definitely controlled that round.
Listen, I don't want to see you against the rope. As soon as you feel rope, move out.
And AJ Dwayne's corner is saying stay away from the ropes, because Bautista will unload on you, as he is known for. Oh, nice counter punch by AJ Dwayne. Still working on that precision. And Bautista's just throwing punches and not connecting. But AJ Dwayne's on the ropes. Both guys doing the opposite of what their corners told them. AJ Dwayne, though, actually did just get out of the ropes. Oh! What a left hand with that jab, and Sammy Bautista is hurt. That's clear. Sammy Bautista's in trouble. He's on the ropes, and he lands a hard right hand to save himself.
He's working the jab. Come on.
And I think, as you can see, AJ Dwayne's confidence just went up. He now knows that he can hurt Sammy Bautista. He just did it. And when that happens in that ring, when you know you can hurt somebody,
keep your feet moving.
that's a big difference in the fight. Wow. Nice right hand, nice left hand. AJ Dwayne definitely working that jab to his advantage in this fight. Oh! Right in the gut to Sammy Bautista. Yeah, Bautista's definitely hurting this round. Look at him clinching after landing 2 punches. He's definitely hurt. He needs to survive the rest of this round to get to his corner. And it looks like he will. Hopefully his corner can help him out. AJ Dwayne will definitely take that round for hurting Sammy Bautista.
Yeah, keep your distance, all right? Listen, he's done. He is done. I want you to double up that jab and then finish off with the hook, okay? 1, 2.
And AJ Dwayne's been given a green light to go for the kill. I don't know if that's a little premature
Now, what did I
or whatever.
tell you? Keep your hands up, right? Now you're throwing your punches, but your hands are down. You good? Okay, now focus. Now come on.
Sammy Bautista's corner really getting on him for that last round. Bautista needs to do a better job of protecting himself. That's because you're big and burly doesn't mean anything. This is the sweet science, by the way. Let's not forget that. Dwayne now. Oh! The engine we are using, ladies and gentlemen, is EA Sports Fight Night Champion, which is downloadable right now for $19.99 in the Xbox Live Marketplace. And it's a great game to play. It's still active online. It's a lot of fun. And hey, I may choose one lucky Twitter follower to face me one-on-one in Fight Night Champion. But you gotta follow us on Twitter at SportsDSN. That's the catch. Get it? The catch. I don't know what I mean by that, but anyway. Right now, AJ Dwayne really working that jab, really frustrating Bautista, even though Bautista just caught him with a right uppercut.
Watch the hook!
Oh! AJ Dwayne really slipping in. That bob and weave is really helping out. And that jab, he is working that jab to perfection in this fight. And Sammy Bautista can't do nothing about it. Can't wait to see the percentage numbers after this fight's over. This is a 10-round fight. The 3 knockdown rule is not in effect. And now, Dwayne. Really throwing here. Bautista struggling to take AJ Dwayne.
Give it, do not stop. You gotta keep working. Get ahead, but you have to.
And Bautista's corner realizes that Sammy's slowing up a little bit.
Nice work on the outside. Keep it up. So, he's tired. He's got nothing left. Hope for the head. Knock him out. Done.
And AJ Dwayne's corner is really asking for the knockout. They're really giving him the green light to go for the knockout. We're in round 7. Sammy Bautista does look a little winded. Let's see if AJ Dwayne goes for it here in round 7 of this 10-round bout.
Keep working the body.
Where the winner will be the number 3rd ranked boxer in the world. And the loser will fall to number 4. Bautista trying to protect number 3 here. I've given the last 3 rounds to AJ Dwayne. I actually had AJ Dwayne 4 rounds.
There you go.
Sammy Bautista 2 rounds. I gave Bautista rounds 1 and 3, AJ Dwayne the rest. But now AJ Dwayne's really implementing the game plan that his corner's been asking
Use
for.
the ring. Use the ring.
You hear him screaming, use the ring, and to dance around. He's got to get out of the corner. But at the same time, Sammy Bautista seems to be out of his wind to really take advantage of when AJ Dwayne's in the corner. Oh! Uppercut. Bautista got hurt again. He went for a clinch. And now AJ Dwayne was going for something, but to no avail. And I mean, Bautista really went for that left hand right there. Bautista got hurt again. And to be honest with you, AJ Dwayne has not really been hurt in this fight. And that's a little surprising to me.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
AJ Dwayne really impressing me with his fighting skills here. Especially when I thought Sammy Bautista would slaughter him.
It's okay. Pay him back.
We have 3 divisions, by the way.
You're fighting this fight. You're fighting on the inside with this guy. I want you to use the ring and keep your distance.
And that's what AJ Dwayne's corner is saying as we enter round 8. They saw AJ Dwayne was starting to go inside on Bautista. They don't want him to do that. They want him to stick and move on the outside.
Okay, you are okay. Now keep your hands up. Keep them up. Caught you with your hands down, so let's keep them up, all right?
Gotta watch the water in the corner.
Nevertheless, I'm giving that round to AJ to win because he hurt Bautista again. And now you look at Teddy Atlas' scorecard. He gave Bautista the first 3 rounds. The last 4 rounds all went to AJ to win. Now Bautista really going for it here. I want to mention we have 3 weight classes in the DSN: lightweight, middleweight, and heavyweight. We don't dilly-dally with light heavyweight or welterweight. We do call those we do have catchweight fights where a heavyweight can go up against a middleweight can go up against a lightweight. We have those fights available. We're not afraid to do those. So this is what it is. Probably get our first lightweight fight in October. Can't wait to see who we get for that one. Bautista now. Bautista, his mouth is open. He's really sucking in for air. Really struggling. And I wonder if AJ Dwayne sees that, if he'll take advantage of it and go for a knockout. There are huge penalties for boxers if they get caught with a knockout. Now Bautista. Round 8 in this fight, schedule 10. This is just swinging wildly. Or you know what? AJ Dwayne's making Bautista miss. He's really moving his head. He's really bobbing and weaving very well. He's making Bautista miss. That overhand left hand hook.
Good job.
Ooh. AJ Dwayne started tagging him at the end there.
You are losing this fight. I need you to take some chances now. You gotta take some chances with this guy, all right? You got to. You have to take a risk.
And I think Bautista's corner knows that Bautista is behind on the scorecards. So they're trying to relay that message to their fighter to take more risks and to go for some haymakers. But does Bautista have the wing for it?
Get this fight in the center of the ring, okay? It's almost done. Not in that round. You're in control.
And AJ Dwayne is winning. Unless something happens in these last 2 rounds, AJ Dwayne has impressed me so much. I did not think he would handle Sammy Bautista the way he is right now. And he just got the green light again to go for a knockout by his corner. At least that's what that sounded like. Said keep it in the center of the ring and go for the head. Oh wait, Bautista's hurt. Bautista's hurt. He's rocked. And a left hook, and Sammy Bautista's down. And it really looks like he got the wind knocked out of him. And AJ Dwayne gets a knockdown. Sammy Bautista beat the count. He gets up no problem, but he's definitely in trouble. Oh, he just got rocked again. This is not good. This is not good. And he got hit in the ribs again. Sammy Bautista's not protecting himself. His stamina is not where it should be. He's winded out of his mind. And that was another rib shot. And he stumbles to the ground and this fight's over. Sammy Bautista loses to AJ Dwayne in what's going to be considered an upset. AJ Dwayne sacrificed the first couple of rounds to figure out Sammy Bautista and to get him winded. And now AJ Dwayne moves up to number 3. What a victory for AJ Dwayne in this boxing match. Can't wait to see who he faces next. For now, he's now allowed to choose his next fight until as early as December. After every fight, a boxer has a 3-month reprieve to recover and retrain before they can accept the next fight. Well, they can accept the next fight as early as tomorrow, but they can't have a next fight until it's 3 months later. As you can see, Sammy Bautista actually landed a higher percentage of his punches. However, AJ Dwayne took care of Sammy Bautista. I don't care what the numbers say, actually. AJ Dwayne systematically picked Sammy Bautista apart. Well done. With 2 knockdowns, AJ Dwayne over Sammy Bautista here tonight. Coming up next, fight number 2 out of 3 for tonight. Middleweight division matchup, Malik Carter, the number 2 ranked middleweight in the world, going up against the number 3 ranked Shaun. And a special implication for this matchup, because the middleweight championship bout is tonight, the loser of that championship bout will go to number 3, and then our current number 2 and number 3, Carter and Tua, they will both come up one. And that's a really big deal. As you see the introductions here, there's Malik Carter, and there's Shaun Tua. See the crowd fully behind Tua in this one. And the reason why this is such a big deal tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is very simple. This is essentially a number 1 contenders bout. The winner of this fight will get a title match in December against either Nnamdi or Tiago Cruz, pending the winner of that fight, which will come at the conclusion of this fight. And here we go now, Carter and Tua.
Come on, get focused.
Ooh, what a shot right there. And you know, the interesting thing about these 2 fighters, neither one of them has ever been knocked down once in either of their amateur or professional careers. Malik Carter is a bit of a brawler. You know, he likes to throw his punches. He likes to be aggressive with his opponent, to the point where his opponent becomes flustered and makes mistakes. Shaun Tua, on the other hand, is a very patient counter boxer who likes to make his opponents make mistakes. As you can see, both guys are really following their own game plans. And just so that everybody knows more about Dynasty Boxing, because you guys have little to no information about us, we have a multitude of boxers on roster. However, when a boxer loses 5 straight bouts, they are forced into retirement. And as you saw, Sammy Bautista got knocked out for his first loss. And when you get knocked out, that's a -5 in your overall. It's going to be a +2 for AJ Dwayne.
Nice work, nice work.
That's pretty interesting. As round 1 comes to a conclusion.
Don't get too close to me. Don't get too close. You need to move more. Keep moving.
So the advice that Malik Carter's getting from his corner is to move more. But Carter apparently doing well. Tua in his
Keep circling. Don't stand in front of me. Relax, relax. You can do this. You know you got this.
And apparently Shaun Tua's corner feels like I feel that Carter took that round because Tua's not dancing enough. That's exactly what Carter wants you to do. If you're a mover, he wants you to stop moving. Tua must dance, stick, and move in this fight if he wants to come out victorious. Just want to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, you got a comment that you want to make about Dynasty Boxing, we encourage you to follow us at SportsDSN on Twitter and comment and send your comments to us with the hashtag #DynastyBoxing. As you can see on your upper left-hand corner, that's all the information you need. Go to Twitter right now and follow us today. Shaun Tua stuck in the corner. Carter's just tagging him. Oh, what a left hand. And a nice little right hand uppercut. Malik Carter getting everything that he wants right now. Shaun Tua may need to get a little bit more aggressive than he's used to. And his head movement's not working because as soon as he stops moving his head, Carter's right there to tag him. Shot there. Oh man, Malik Carter really, his punches are so vicious looking, and nice little tags there by Shaun Tua. 2 left hands right to the face. Not sure if it hurt Carter or not. Oh, what a counter punch by Tua. And Tua really started to wake up at the end of that first round.
I need to see some counter punches, okay? Whatever he misses, counter.
As you can see, Shaun Tua is starting to develop a little bit of a shiner under his lower, under his left eye.
This is yours. You hear me? Escucha. This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points. Keep throwing punches. Keep boxing.
Carter's corner is very happy with what Malik Carter's doing. Shaun Tua. And nice little 3-punch combination. That's what Tua needs. He's landed 4 of his first 5 shots in this round. Shaun Tua has. You gotta wonder, you know, if you're Tua, you gotta wonder if that counter punching is gonna work out.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep moving.
Punch right to the gut. A couple more. Tua just tagging him some more. Oh! What a left hand by Shaun Tua. And Carter retaliates with a left hand of his own. Both these guys, great boxers, great competitors, great warriors of the ring.
He's tired! He's tired!
Nice counter punch by Tua once again. Ooh. Another counter punch by Shaun Tua. Tua really tagging Malik Carter in this round. Want to remind you once again, ladies and gentlemen, Isaac Frost, the heavyweight champion, will defend his championship against Andre Bishop. Send us your comments at SportsDSN, #DynastyBoxing on who you think will win that fight and why.
That's okay, let's go!
We really hope that you take to Twitter and comment to us.
That's just like that. Another round like that. He doesn't like those body shots. He doesn't like that kick, okay? Keep working it.
But the desire to rule in the pursuit of pure power is the path of the fool. We chase crowds till we land face down.
Listen, I'm not gonna stand here and watch you take those shots, you understand me? Let's see some deep.
As you can hear, Shaun Tua's corner not happy with the results they're getting so far after the first 3 rounds. I mean, Tua won that last round. This is Teddy Atlas' scorecard. He's got it 2-1 Malik Carter, giving the first 2 rounds to Carter, which I agree with. And now, went for a clinch. Let it go. Tua needs to get defensive. He needs to go back to his game plan, because maybe that could frustrate Malik Carter into taking more risk, and Tua could probably find an opening. Nice counter punch by Tua. Tua's moving his head very well here. Not right there though, as Carter caught him with an uppercut. Ooh. Oh! Oh! My God, Shaun Tua really catching Malik Carter a couple of times there. And Carter had to throw a rough punch. These two giving us a pretty evenly matched fight with two different fighting styles. Two different philosophies of boxing. Two different philosophies of the sweet science, if you will. Carter, every punch he throws just looks like a knockout shot. And Tua is trying to be as patient as possible. Oh, nice. Shaun Tua.
Hey!
Nice.
Let's go!
And Shaun Tua really picked Malik Carter apart in this round.
What did I tell you? Keep your hands up. You're throwing punches, but your hands are down. Are you good? Focus now. Focus.
And now Malik Carter's corner showing some cause to pause, if you will. Malik Carter getting tagged a lot in that round. They're saying keep your hands up. Shaun Tua will tag you. Nice blocking by both guys. Carter keeping his hands down though. Wow, what a shot by Carter. Let's keep in mind the importance of this fight. The winner of this fight will challenge the middleweight champion, which will be decided later tonight. Matter of fact, it's the fight after this one. The winner of this fight will go on to the big main event in December, where the middleweight championship will be decided next. Carter and Shaun Tua both being very conservative in this round. Carter taking some risks. Oh, but another counter punch by Shaun Tua. It's either Malik Carter's going to lay into Shaun Tua, or Malik Carter's going to miss and Tua's going to get a counter punch.
Okay, get your hands up.
I'm really interested to see what the cards look like between the judges.
Breathe. Deep. You're in control of it. We got it. So don't get careless out there. Keep up.
Round 6 up next, ladies and gentlemen.
You need to move your head. Head. Side. Lean to the side. Move.
As you can see, Tua's eyes starting to look worse. Blood coming out of that cut under his left eye. I thought it was going to be a shiner. It's actually a cut. So Tua's left eye is a cause for concern in this bout. It's because of shots like that. Carter getting some clean shots there. Malik Carter's corner during that rest period. You listen to them, they said you're doing a good job, but don't get too cocky.
Yep, yep.
And you gotta believe that Carter's focus is on damaging that left eye. And the crowd realizes it, and they don't like that Tua's taking that damage. Carter purposely going for the eye, and if you get too much damage, you could be blinded by that. Oh, what an uppercut by Malik Carter. Wow. Ooh. Wow, overhand by Tua. Tua really moving out of the way of those haymakers by Malik Carter. Wow. And a counter punch by Malik Carter. And Tua kind of dipped down for a second from that one. Gotta wonder if that hurt Shaun Tua. He looks like he's hiding it pretty well right now.
Listen to me. The best defense is to throw punches. You need to throw more punches, not keep them away. Don't doubt yourself. You'll win this one.
And the feeling I'm getting from Tua's corner is they feel like Shaun Tua is losing this fight. I'm not sure. I actually have Tua up on my card.
Keep working. Keep working. This is your fight. Don't get lazy out there. Okay? Don't get lazy. You're winning these fights. But don't get lazy.
I did give Tua 4 rounds, and I gave Carter 2. Gave Carter the first 2. I actually think Tua's got the last 4.
Nice work.
But that's just my card, and I have no idea how the judges are scoring this one. But Tua counter punching. Maybe that's going to work. He does it again. And you know what I'm noticing? Carter is keeping his hands down a lot. I'm starting to wonder, is Shaun Tua hurting Malik Carter? Because I have reason to doubt that. I have actual reason to doubt it. Oh, wow. Tua and Carter giving us a very interesting fight here. You gotta believe it's gonna go to full 10. Both guys don't seem really hurt. I mean, there's the concern for Tua's eye. And if that eye becomes too damaged, the referee has the authority to stop the fight. Ooh. Oh! Tua with a 2-hand combination. Cross combo, actually.
Looking good, looking good. He's tired. We got it. He's tired.
We're getting ready for round 8 of Carter Tua. winner to face the
Don't
champion.
fight his fight. Jab and move. Keep it simple, okay? Just keep it simple. You're making this harder than it has to be.
To his corner saying he's making it harder than it has to be. I can't help but to agree. And this is Teddy Atlas' scorecard. He actually has it 5-2, Malik Carter. I actually have it 4-3, Shaun Tua, but it's what it is. It's the 8th round. Oh wow, what a shot! And another one by Malik Carter. Carter really getting a lot of twerk in his punches. I don't mean twerk like Miley Cyrus. I mean twerk. That's what I meant to say. Fans here in the MGM are booing. Not really sure why. Oh. I tell you what, Malik Carter has Shaun Tua very nervous and very respectable of his abilities. Tua's been protecting himself all round. I mean, we knew going into this fight that we were going to see contrasting styles between Shaun Tua and Malik Carter and see how it was working. My mindset was that Shaun Tua would possibly get the advantage in the long run because he's an incredible power counter puncher. However, Malik Carter has really flustered Tua. And let's not forget that cut under the left eye of Shaun Tua, maybe messing with his vision, maybe messing with his mobility.
Listen, you're getting caught up. You're getting caught up and you're fighting this fight. Focus for me.
And his corner's right. Tua's not fighting with his defense. He's playing into Malik Carter's game. And it's round 9, and I can honestly say I think Malik Carter would win this by decision.
You're winning these fights. Estás ganando. Just keep doing what you're doing. You got this. Just keep doing what you're doing. You need to move your head more, okay? Side to side.
And Malik Carter's corner is absolutely correct. He's winning this fight. Because of landing shots like that, Shaun Tua's defense, I'm surprised it's not as impressive as it usually is. There's a counter punch right there. He is landing his counter punches, but at the same time, Malik Carter's not being hurt by anything. Every shot that Carter throws looks like it could be the knockout shot. Remember, the winner of this fight, which right now looks like it'll be Malik Carter, will move up to #1 contender at the end of our next fight, the main event between Nnamdi Watts and Tiago Cruz for the middleweight championship. And basically the winner of this fight will face the winner of that fight in December. Oh, nice little counter left hand by Shaun Tua. This is crazy. And here's the thing, even though Carter's got a lot of twerk in his punches, I don't see Tua going down. I don't see Malik Carter going down either, even though I think that's what would possibly save Shaun Tua. Tua's really catching Malik Carter in this round, but it could be a little too late for this stuff. Inside the ribs.
That's okay. Pay him back.
Oh, wow. And we are entering the 10th round, the final round in this 10-round bout.
Get care of it. Get going.
Carter's corner is telling him
some counter punches, okay? Whenever he misses, count.
Carter's corner saying counter punches.
You gotta work. This is it. You have to work. I want you to bang your head and the body, all right? Upstairs, downstairs, and over again.
And to his corner telling him you gotta pull all the shots. This is round 10. Here we go. Round 10 here at the MGM Grand.
Come on.
In this essential #1 contenders bout between Shaun Tua and Malik Carter. I want to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, Nnamdi Watts.
There you go.
You saw his overall rating. It's at 100. Tiago Cruz is at a 95. These two are considered the best in the middleweight division. Nnamdi Watts, the best pound for pound. It'll be interesting to see what happens here.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Oh! Nice counter punch by Malik Carter. And unless, I have to say, unless Shaun Tua rallies here, it looks like Malik Carter is going to win this thing.
Ooh. Defense, more defense.
Final 10 seconds of this fight.
It's all right. Keep moving.
And that's that. Wait for the official decision. And it's Malik Carter. Malik Carter victorious in this fight by decision. Tua will go down a -1. Carter goes up 1. And that's interesting. Carter won from Judge 1 and Judge 3, but Judge 2 had the fight all the way down the middle. That's interesting. It wasn't a unanimous decision, but it was a decision. Very close fight between these two. But I guess Malik Carter gets the decision. Malik Carter is now going to be the number one ranked contender in middleweight boxing. And we're going to find out who he's going to challenge in December. Up next, you got Nnamdi Watts versus Tiago Cruz. Coming up next, our main event of the evening. Can Cruz knock off the incomparable Nnamdi Watts? Or will not add Cruz to a long list of challengers that failed? Let's take a look at our introductions here. crowd in the MGM brand is jacked. Nnamdi Watts in the red trunks. Tiago Cruz in the white trunks with the black trim. You can see Nnamdi Watts calling himself the Superman of boxing. Nice blocking by Nnamdi. Tiago now backing up, trying to figure out Nnamdi Watts. Oh. Cruz is connecting on some punches. Nnamdi will take your head off. That is a trademark of his. Ooh. Look at him trying to do it again. A nice counter punch by Nnamdi Watts. Nnamdi literally trying to take some skin off of Cruz.
Go get him!
Nice counter punch by Tiago Cruz right there.
There's no need to be on the inside!
You know, Tiago Cruz's counter-punching has been very impressive and effective in this round. But at the same time, you gotta wonder, is it hurting Nnamdi Watts?
Straight up. Get it. You're fighting his rhythm, okay? Don't fight his fight. There's no need to fight his style. He's not going to win that one.
Sound advice from Tiago Cruz's corner. You do not fight Nnamdi Watts' fight because he will pick you apart.
You need to capitalize on his mistakes. I want to see that counter hook. Make him.
And Nnamdi Watts' corner telling him about the counter hook. I guess Nnamdi's corner sees some mistakes that Tiago Cruz is making. Little sidebar, you know what's great about Fight Night Champion? The promotional work is so up to date.
Like what I see in there!
I mean, look at what they're promoting in the middle of the ring. Madden 25. Madden 25 wasn't out when this game came out. Just saying. But well done by Fight Night Champion staff, man. They really made a phenomenal game. It's the definition of the sweet science, in my opinion. And people ranked it low because the Isaac Cross fight was tough. Well, grow some balls. Mike Tyson was tough to face and punch out. Anyway.
Good work!
And I beat Mike Tyson in Punch Out. I was 22 when it happened. It took me 10 years, but I did it. Right now, back to this fight. Seems to be a punch out here. And Tiago Cruz is really connecting on Nnamdi Watts, who is not putting his hands up, but now he is. Watts' corner said that you gotta take advantage of Tiago Cruz's mistakes. I haven't seen any mistakes so far in this fight. Maybe they're seeing something that I can't see from where I'm standing. Wow. Oh! Right hook by Nnamdi Watts.
From the inside.
Final 10 seconds of round 2. And Cruz just keeps popping him with some punches.
You certainly don't stand in front of him. Listen to me. You're not giving me enough punches, okay? Throw more punches. Jab, jab, jab. Hook, jab, jab, jab. Hook.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to remind you that with championship fights in Dynasty Boxing, they are 12 rounds. A 3 knockdown rule is in effect. And you can be saved by the bell in the last round. A lot of experts have predicted that this fight would go the distance, with Nnamdi Watts winning the decision. But right now, Tiago Cruz holding his own. Oh, what a counter. Right in the face. And another one right in the gut. Tiago Cruz really tagging Nnamdi Watts in this fight.
Left and right, left and right. Come on, keep focus.
Tiago Cruz is really surprising me here. He's outsmarting Nnamdi Watts in that ring. Something I've never seen another fighter do. Nnamdi's gonna have to do more here.
I see it. Like what I see in there. Keep moving! Keep harder, boy!
Wow. Oh, man.
Circle him! Move! Move! Take it off!
Tiago Cruz is just having his way here. Nnamdi Watts. He's just going. You know what I noticed Tiago Cruz doing? Any shot he gives Nnamdi to the head, he doubles up on the body. He's wearing out Nnamdi Watts.
Center of the ring, okay? Listen to me. You're getting caught up. You're getting caught up fighting his fight. Focus for me.
Tiago Cruz, you know, this corner not pleased with his fighting style. I'd given the fight to Cruz so far.
Keep your hands up, all right? You have to keep your hands up. Okay, listen. Body and head, body and head. Double up on your punches. Double up your body punches, then head.
They're telling Watts to keep his hands up. And Teddy Atlas actually gave the first 2 rounds to Nnamdi Watts and gave round 3 to Tiago Cruz. A little surprised about that.
Outside!
That's Cruz's corner telling him, move to the outside, get away from the ropes. You get on the ropes, Nnamdi will just unload. Oh! I mean, Nnamdi Watts really ate that right hand.
Keep moving!
Oh! Tiago Cruz.
Uppercut!
Really, Tiago Cruz really taking advantage of his counter punch opportunities, but Nnamdi Watts with a couple of lethal shots to the head of Tiago Cruz. Tiago's still standing though. Tiago's still here. Oh wow.
Let's see some more head to get out of the way.
Double up your jab!
Nice counter punch by Tiago once again.
Listen, you need to move your head more, side to side, okay? Here you go. I want to see that head move more. Keep Keep moving, keep your hands moving, and you'll beat him to the punch.
And this has become an issue with Nnamdi Watson fights, but he's always gotten out of the situation with his power. Nnamdi Watts actually doesn't defend himself that much.
Center of the ring, okay? Nice movement there. Keep that up, keep moving.
I mean, that's what's been the problem in Watts' camp. They've been screaming at this guy to have more head movement. They've been screaming at this guy to keep his hands up, to block. You're not invincible. But Nnamdi Watts, a very confident individual, sees himself as Superman. Nnamdi Watts has never been knocked out. He's never lost a fight. Fighting the way that he fights, so it is what it is. Tiago Cruz looks like he's done his homework. He's tagging him. It's a beautiful round he had so far, and he's really using his head movement right now, avoiding those lethal shots from Nnamdi Watts. His counterpunching is in full effect too.
Keep working the body.
Finish with the hook. You got this one. Relax. Hands up. Keep it going. Finish with the hook. Keep working the jab.
Wow.
Good.
And I'm sorry that I'm so speechless here. It's just Nnamdi Watts is really having trouble trying to approach Tiago Cruz without getting hit. That's the crazy situation here.
Yes. Nice work, kid. Good job. We got it.
I mean, Tiago Cruz's corner is pleased with what they're seeing. Nnamdi Watts' corner, however,
You're fighting his rhythm, okay? Don't fight his fight.
and that's an interesting turn of events, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody in Cruz's corner earlier in the fight, if you remember, was saying that Cruz was fighting Nnamdi Watts' fight. Now it seems that the tables have turned. Now it seems that Tiago Cruz has figured out Nnamdi Watts. Tiago Cruz has come to the MGM Grand. He came to Vegas to become a champion. And right now, things keep going the way they're going. It may end up that way. You gotta wonder about Nnamdi's conditioning too. He does look a little bit winded in the pursuit of Tiago Cruz, if you will. Nice uppercut. Man, I'm telling you, man. Like, all right, Nnamdi connected on a three-punch combo right there. Oh! Nnamdi Watts is hurt. He had to clinch. He's got his hands up. Nnamdi Watts hurt. Tiago Cruz caught Nnamdi with a big-time punch, and whoa, what a counter punch right there by Tiago Cruz. And you know what that does for a fighter? When you realize you've hurt your opponent? Tiago Cruz, I believe on the scorecards, was winning this fight, but now, I gotta believe, these guys really know he's winning this fight now that he's at least hurt Nnamdi Watts. He hurt Superman, ladies and gentlemen. Tiago Cruz with the kryptonite gloves.
1, 2, 1, 2. Get your hands up.
Incredible counter punching by Tiago Cruz. And again, really picking Nnamdi Watts apart here. Tiago Cruz.
All right, listen. You need to create more punches, okay? So let this punch throw a straight right down the middle. Listen, I'm not gonna stand here and take those shots. You understand me?
And Nnamdi Watts' corner really unhappy with what they're seeing. But let's hear from Tiago Cruz's corner.
You're fighting fight. You're fighting on the inside. I want you to use the ring and keep your...
They're saying that Tiago Cruz kind of fell to the habit of fighting like Nnamdi Watts. But to be honest with you, it helped him in that round. I think Cruz won that round, but I think there's some adjustments that needs to be made that his corner wants to see. Corner wants perfection. Nothing wrong with that when you're facing Nnamdi Watts, who can knock you out at any given moment.
You got this one.
Oh! Big time right hand. Tiago Cruz really going for it. Tiago Cruz becoming very impatient. See him being a lot more active this round than in any other round of this fight. I think Cruz might have a sense of urgency here, knowing that he hurt Nnamdi Watts. He doesn't want him to recover. Last thing you want for Superman, if you're fighting Superman, is for him to have time to recover from something that you hurt him with.
Beat him to the punch!
Right now, Nnamdi Watts doing pretty good on defense. Oh! That right there, nice little counter shot to the body.
One, two.
Malik Carter's got to be watching this backstage thinking, looks like I might be facing Tiago Cruz in December.
Don't stand so to go with each other. This is defense, right? Almost done.
And we're in round number 8 of this scheduled 12-round bout.
You need to move your head more, okay? Side to side. Lean to the side, then boom! Counter. You gotta pick up the speed, all right? Pick up the speed.
Now you gotta wonder if Nnamdi Watts can rally here. I mean, look at Teddy Atlas' scorecard. Last 5 rounds have gone to Tiago Cruz. And you gotta believe the judges feel the same way. And this round might go to Cruz too. But the counter punching that he is exhibiting here. Tiago Cruz was up to the challenge, and so far he showed that he is game. Pending a rallying comeback by Nnamdi Watts, Tiago Cruz impressive. Oh my God! What a knockdown! Oh! Out of nowhere! I mean, what an open shot to the face of Nnamdi Watts. Watts is up, but that was shocking. And another shot, and he's down. He's down again. What a left hook, and that really rocked Nnamdi Watts, and he goes down again. Referee counting. Can Watts beat the count? He does it! Nnamdi Watts is out! We have a new middleweight champion in dramatic fashion. Tiago Cruz is the new World Middleweight Champion. Unbelievable. By knockout. By knockout. After dominating this fight. Well, book it, ladies and gentlemen. This December, Malik Carter will challenge Tiago Cruz for the World Middleweight Championship. Next time we'll see you for Dynasty Boxing, it will be Isaac Frost defending the Heavyweight Championship against Andre Bishop. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for our inaugural broadcast of Dynasty Boxing. I am DJ Wentworth. Join us on the conversation right now at SportsDSN on Twitter. Use the hashtag DynastyBoxing. Once again, thank you very much for joining us. Good fight. Good night.
Okay, you're a goon, but what's a goon to a goblin? You ain't scaring nothing.